when it is Upset and Mickey, and we know that 2v2 laning was something they were very confident in it last split.
And Nautilus will be the answer here from Jun. Good roaming support, has a lot of engaged potential, especially alongside the Sejuani. You know, auto attack into Sejuani.
Humanoid, again, with good pressure in the mid lane matchup. CS advantages coming across the board as the ultimate comes down from Oscar.
Yeah, the equalizer down. Lott's going to try and dash his way away from this with the skip and slash, but Oscar flashes. Flame Spitter's enough. Dragon here, but it's going to be exchanged for Razork on those grubs. A typical exchange that we've seen across the last few months. Grubs for Drake. Bot lane, though, for Mickey, and Upset has been going softly so far. Really comes online when you get towards that 6, obviously. Combination of the Feather Storm and the quickness so powerful for that 2v2. It's one of the reasons Zyra Khan is sought after. Jackie's going to jump in here. We'll get the reset as that explosive shot goes off. Looking for a little bit more damage. Has the buster shot as well, but doesn't quite do 300. Ismo waiting around the corner as Razork begins to step forward. He flashes for it, and I don't think he was expecting Isma to be waiting in the wings. He'll dash away, though. Jackie's surviving for now. Does have a flash of his own. Will use it across the wall. The collapse beginning to come in as Mickey can move from the bot lane first. Jun's going to try and stop him, though, and will do so with the staggering blows. Hooks Mickey, but not before the grand entrance. Does get the knock-up. Isma's going to die to Humanoid. Mickey falling low. He'll dash back. That Ignite's going to be enough. The honeydew! The honeydew! To the action, and then you see someone jumping in like that,
I was also just listening to someone rant
about Yone. Yeah, but I'm just trying to embody the general audience. As Humanoid does go in onto Lot here. Remember, no flash, no ghost for Lot. The Needle work coming out. Exhaust on Humanoid's almost enough. Lot almost cuts down Humanoid, but in the end won't be able to survive the onslaught of Wrigley.
I mean, early game just going heavily in favor of Fnatic. Of course, I would say that this is something that doesn't surprise me.
Yep.
They're a team that has always been very good at finding early game advantages. Razork, I mean, still touted as one of, if not the best performing jungler from last split. Obviously, you can definitely debate that topic.
That's what I do with Warwick, even though it should be Warwick.
Razork is ready to contest this.
That he is. He's going to come around the corner. Upset's on his way as well. Razork flashing in. The Drake secured. Isma flashes away. And the chase continues, though, with the quickness coming out. Isma, now with no flash, is
looking to be first tower advantage to Fnatic. So I was questionable. I thought the play was questionable, sorry. Overcommitting onto Isma, but they made that tower and a potential misplay.
One of the small risks for Fnatic is that they are 2 dragons down and the third one up in a minute and a half. A big risk for Mickey, though, is with that buster shot following to continue the chase. Razork is looking for some pressure down towards this bottom side. A minute on the Drake. Some vision in here would help them out a lot. Upset's on his way up towards the top lane, and Lot is in a lot of bother. A spot of it, perhaps, as Upset chases him down. There's the route, and even through everything that Lot can do.
This tower, they should be able to gain a greater advantage. And notice, the only advantage...
Yeah, secure this. Doesn't really want to use the smite unless he has a second charge waiting, which he might, and he does, as he smites the Rift Herald. Hex flash into the hook. They dive onto Mickey immediately. He's stunned up. He's locked down, and GiantX get a quick kill, a pick kill on the Fnatic support, and because of that, Fnatic realize they can't really pressure around this Drake anymore, so GiantX will be on Infernal Soul points.
Just a good pick from GiantX, recognizing that Mickey was fishing for vision, trying to scout what options Fnatic could have when it comes to contesting this dragon, but he was not given any. Instead,
on the bot side, Jun, though, with Noah, been able to find a few of these picks. Isma coming around the corner, tries to get onto Humanoid, will be able to get the stun. He dashes back, but look at the damage running Humanoid, quickness across the wall. TP coming in, a 3-man impale from Razork. Humanoid falls first, and now with the equalizer burning through Isma and through Jun. That's 2 to Oscar, actually 2 to Upset. Oscar falling low, though, as Lot tries to dash forward, but he's interrupted by Mickey just in time to save his way across here, though. Oscar in and has that equalizer again. Mickey's going to jump in. True Shot Barrage coming out as well. The TP behind here by Jackie's. Humanoid's a long way away. The equalizer has been popped by 1000 on the Atakan. Looking to run out of patience. Humanoid now TPing up above them all as Noah dashes away. Jun getting burnt down. Jackie's already dead. And it's all gone wrong for GiantX. The smite landed by Razork as well. They'll pick up Voracious. Isma having to flash away. Noah needing to dash the wall, but the chase continues. Razork puts down the Rift Herald as they know this chase will continue. Fnatic find 3 again, and they're looking to crack through topside.
I mean, I feel like that is the final nail in the coffin for GiantX in this game 1. A convincing team fight once more, securing 3 kills, unlocking the top tier 2, the mid tier 1. The map is falling apart. And with this...
Poorly at times as well, their positioning on certain plays has been questionable. But they do still have the rest of 3 to try and bounce back, and that's what they'll be thinking about. Do we change draft? Do we look for another team fighting composition going into the second game? Because right now, Fnatic have just taken a lane lead and absolutely blown GiantX out of the water.
They certainly have. Fnatic nice trades onto Jackies in a matchup that should be a lot worse earlier.
Upset just blast coned into a 1v3, and Jun is the one walking away. Noah's dashing away as well. Obviously, Humanoid and Razork were waiting around the corner. They could have come in. Mickey looking for Jun, and he takes him out. Used the quickness to do so. I mean, that's the Portal combat if I've ever seen it. Oscar winning, though, getting chased down by Jackies and Isma. That will be a good shutdown to Jackies. Put some more gold in his pockets, but it's too little too late, you have to feel, as Fnatic will take another tower off this push.
So, bit of a misplay from likely the last objective that Fnatic will need to close out this game. They're fishing for a pick, and they may have found one.
Jackies has to flash away, but there's the Impale again. And that Tristana is done for. Second time he's died this game, and Fnatic, they've done a really good job of finding these picks before fights, or finding these picks at the start of fights, allowing them just to set up around objectives. We saw it at the Arcana, now we'll see it around the Baron as well. Isma can look for the steal, but Mickey's hovering around the backside of the Baron to make sure that Isma can't quite get in as easily as he would like. Doesn't have the flash either. True Shot Barrage goes in, there's the Baron secured, and Fnatic will dive over the wall, and Isma immediately dies as well. 14 kills to 4, 12,500 gold, the lead for Fnatic. It is all done but them walking it through this base.
A clinical demolition in favor of Fnatic as they set their sights on the final towers defending the base. The inhibitors soon to fall.
Do you think when Oscar said you're #1 to Noah, that Upset took it personally? He's just like, hey, I'm just not gonna die. I'm gonna have like a 3,000 gold lead by the end of the game in the isolated 1v1. Obviously, League a team game in bot lane. Yeah, there wasn't too much action there in the early game. Upset taking a bit of a chunk, the Locket coming out, as well as Mickey falling low. True Shot Barrage won't be enough to kill off the...
I'm impressed with what Duffman can do in such limited time.
Good on you, Duff. You've transported Fnatic from a team that wins the early game and then plays mid-games okay sometimes to a team that really wins the early game and then has played mid-game okay one time. Great job. I will say GiantX haven't left us much to wonder about as to whether they've improved a lot since winter. At least off this game, things haven't really seemed to change for them. They had a great start to the winter split, but then really fell off as the split went on. Oh, Upset's being caught, Featherstorm coming out, double impale, and he brings the roots back, those feathers just absolutely ripping through. It's a double already for Upset, and they're looking for more. Lot, Noah, and Jun forced back to the fountain. The Nexus towers will be forfeit, as will the Nexus. Fnatic off to a flying start here in spring.
I mean, a convincing Game 1 performance to start off their split. 28 minutes, pretty much on the dot.